Boker Tov, we are starting the 7th Perek of Megilat Esther. Vayavo HaMelech veHaman lishtot im Esther HaMalka. We're now starting the second Mishteh. Haman gets rushed after he walks Mordechai throughout the streets and everybody's praising Mordechai. He comes home, he's all sad, his daughter died, and his wife tells him, if it's a Jew, you're going to lose. And he doesn't even have time to think. Whoop, they whisk him off to the next party. And the king, Achashverosh, and Haman come to drink with Esther HaMalka. So the Gaon of Vilna points out something interesting here. And of course, every word of our Torah and the Tanakh is so golden. And here it says something, Lishtot im Esther HaMalka, to drink with Esther HaMalka. This was not said in the first party. So here it says, if you remember, she was fasting for 3 days. It was on day 3 when she went to go and ask Achashverosh to meet for a party. And on that day she was still fasting. So it doesn't say that she ate or drank. The next day she says, come with me to the party, which is tomorrow. That's it, her fast is over. That's why it says they came and they drank with Esther. They were drinking. She was drinking also. She was not fasting on that day. Vayomer HaMelech Esther, the king Achashverosh tells Esther, Gam bayom hasheni. So too on this second day, the Mishteh Yain, at this feast, Ma she'elatech Esther HaMalka v'tinaten lach. What is your request, Esther the queen, and I will give it to you. Uma bakashatech, and what is your request as well? What is your question? What is your request? Ad chatzia malchut v'te'as, until even half of my kingdom, and I will do for you. And again, we explain that the two types of questions is if you're asking for yourself or if you're asking for someone else, I will do what you want from me. Vatan Esther Malka v'tomar. Esther HaMalka, she answers, she says, Im matzati chen be'enecha hamelech. If I find grace in your eyes, the king, v'im ala melech tov, and if it's good for you, the king, tinaten li nafshi bishelati, ve'amim bivakashati. Give me my soul in my question and my nation in my request. So here, the Gaon of Vilna, he points out ways that you could use maybe for fundraising or for, when you want to ask something of someone. So he says that Esther HaMalka says, Im matzati chen be'enecha hamelech. Number one is if I find grace in your eyes, v'im ala melech tov, and if it's good for the king. So he says, when you're asking something from someone, you want it to be good in their eyes to do. You want to make them feel good or that they see that it's a good thing to do. Can I please have this? And look, it's a good thing for you as well. And also that you find grace in my eyes, that I'm good in your eyes. I can't come to you, hey, give me that. You're not good in my eyes right now if you ask me like that, if you scream at me like that, right? So you got to ask in a way where you yourself want to do it, and that I come to you where it's grace. It's a graceful conversation. You like me. So that's what she comes and asks. Says, if I find grace in your eyes, if it's good for you to do this, I would want you to do this as well, to save my soul in my request and my nation with my question. Now she's opening up. This has to do with her soul over here. She's part of the Jewish nation, and the Jewish nation have been, by Haman, an edict to get killed. And she actually now spells it out halfway. We're going to see the rest in tomorrow, but she spells out, Kinim karnu ani ve'ami. Me and my nation have been sold. Lashmid, laharog, la'abed. To be destroyed, to be killed, to be lost. Ve'ilu la'avadim v'lishfachot nimkarnu hecherashti. And she comes with a very good, like a lawyer. She says, if it was to be sold as slaves, I would have been quiet. Because the pain doesn't fit in the damage that you, the king, are going to have. And Rashi explains that there's a nation. You're a king of many nations. Among them is my nation, and we've been sold to get killed. Sold means because Haman actually paid money, 10,000, right? So shekel kesef to have this right. But she says we've been sold, but you know what? It doesn't pay. You know why? Because if a nation of yours among your nations is going to get killed, you're going to lose money on taxes. You're going to lose money from the people building things. So it's not even worth it for you. So Achashverosh, I want to tell you that this person that made this deal that wants to kill us, it's not even worth it for you because you're losing on servants, you're losing on taxes, you're losing on builders. So what are you going to kill us and we're going to lose for you? So she's coming with a good. So she says, not only is my nation going to get killed, she could have stopped there. She says, but I want to let you know something. If it would have been servants, okay, because it would have been beneficial for you. But now they're getting killed. It's not even going to be beneficial for you anymore. So this is playing on the fact that we want to show that it's good for the king. We'll see tomorrow what Achashverosh answers back to Esther HaMalka. Baruch Adonai Le'olam. Amen. Ve'amer Rabbi Chananya ben HaKashya Omer Atzak Kadosh Baruch Hu Lezakot et Yizraficha Chibadam Torah Shneimar. Adonai Hafetz Man Tzidko. Yagdil Torah ve'yadir.